Good. Okay. Well, I've just purchased as you can see, a wired Xbox controller from Cash Converters. Not the website itself, of course, but from this place in Cleethorpes. And for £10, it's pretty good offer there. A bit of a bargain as it comes to it. It looks a bit worn and torn, but yeah, on the face value, it looks alright, doesn't it? I thought we'd have a bit of a test, yeah, bit of a test to kind of just have a look at how the quality of this controller is, and what constitutes as being a decent controller from Cash Converters. Okay, let's see. That is a bit of a bit of a pressing to get that to work, but yeah, that's working. That one's kind of a bit loose in that one, but yeah, no, at least you got it working. I haven't got anything to see if they work just right now, but let's just kind of stick what we've got here first. Yep, you got all that working. It's not too stiff. It looks a bit dirty around the edges. You probably can't see that on there. A few dents and dints. Some horrible rust around the the nails. Can you see that?
Zoom in.
It's probably a bit small. You got your average dirt under the fingernails of the controller. But yeah, let's get to what one of my bigger problems with this controller. Okay, apart from the rust, which is actually on the end of the USB itself, which still works, but rust isn't nice to see, is it? Especially when it's also on the internal outlets as well there. Input, so yeah. Especially when all this stuff is supposed to be all electrically tested and all this such and bother. No, it's not wanting to go in, is it? There we go. But yeah, let's get back to the controller and the two buttons which made me kind of have a bit of a laugh and a bit of an angry wail as I touched them. Okay, first of all, here's the Xbox home button. To actually get it to work, push nicely in. It feels like it doesn't feel responsive. That's what I was. Yeah, like. We'll get a nice comparison, yeah. Controller here. When you tap this, when you tap this, it just works nicely like that. With this one, oh, but this is
like
the toy.
Somebody spilt something sticky on it or something.
This whole thing is fucking sticky. It smells of smoke and it's just generally unpleasant to hold. But here's just the thing which I'm really surprised it even got through. Can you see that the start button doesn't even go in? You can actually see I'm putting force to see that if it actually will go in. The back button, look, see, back button goes in fine. You can hear it click.
I assume when you press start on that screen, something should happen.
Yeah, okay.
Go and press it.
I can't even press it. You'd hear it click, like, with this, nothing at all. See, indents in my finger, from actually, from me trying to push this button in. This is not okay. I'm sorry, but this is supposed to be tested in store. I mean, Xbox is not exactly like an old console or anything. So that's I'm kind of glad I didn't buy the N64 controller that I saw in there, which I was really close to buying. But well, if we look at terms and conditions here, your little your small writing you don't often look at. You see though, you're supposed to be electrically tested. It's supposed to be mechanically tested. It's supposed to be of satisfactory purchasing quality. I know it's second hand, but this is absolute bullocks.
The goods are fit for all purposes for which they are supplied. I'd say that an Xbox controller isn't doing its job when you can't press the start button.
Or the home button without having to jam it into next year. You know, like... I'd give that a shit out of 10. Thanks, Cash Converters. I hope all your other customers are just going to absolutely love this and show the show of quality.
Do you think you're going to ask for another controller or ask for your tenner back?
I want my tenner back, and then I'm going to go to CEX because I know they wouldn't do this, because this is just awful. But yeah, thanks for looking at this nice little review here. This has been Laurie Kennedy, out.